Hello everyone, it's Only here and welcome back to my kitchen. Today we are making takoyaki, aka Japanese octopus balls. In case you've never tried it before, takoyaki originated from Osaka and it is one of the most famous street food in Japan. As always, you can find the list of ingredients and amounts in the description box below. Let's start with the batter. Add 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 2 teaspoons of baking powder into a mixing bowl and whisk briefly to combine. Now into the same bowl, we're gonna add 2 large eggs. I know we're supposed to crack the eggs on a flat surface because it reduces the chances of eggshells falling into our food, but honestly, that had never worked for me. Cooking is an art, so do whatever works best for you. I just added 2 teaspoons of soy sauce there and then 1.5 cups of dashi. Stir everything together until you get a smooth batter. Transfer it into a measuring cup or anything with a spout for easy and quick pouring. Okay, now here comes the fun part. Making takoyaki requires this specialized pan, which you'll most likely find online. Set your stove on medium heat and make sure your pan is very well preheated, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit if you want to be precise. Drizzle about 3/4 of a teaspoon of oil into each of the little half spheres and use a brush to generously grease the flat surface in between. When the oil is just about to smoke, pour the batter in, filling each hole right up to the line. Now drop a couple pieces of octopus into each hole, sprinkle the chopped scallion, tenkasu, and pickled red ginger all over, make it as even as you can. The batter will naturally overflow at this point, so don't panic, this is exactly what we want. Let it cook on medium heat for a couple minutes or until a thin shell forms on the bottom. Use a skewer to break the connected batter in between the holes. The pan I'm using is excellent because there are indented guidelines that makes this step a lot easier. Now use the tip of your skewer to gently lift and flip each takoyaki piece for about 90 degrees, tucking in the batter around the edge. The batter in the center at this point it's still uncooked, so it'll move as we turn, eventually forming into ball shapes. This step can be a little tricky at first and may require some practice, but don't be afraid, just keep going, and if you ever need more time, lower the heat as needed. The secret here is to be confident because these takoyaki balls can sense your fear, and if they do, they won't turn out amazing. After you're done, go back to the first piece you started with and flip it another 90 degrees. And yes, tuck in the extra batter around the edge. Repeat the same steps for the rest. At this point, your takoyaki balls should be nicely shaped, and if you turn down that heat earlier, get it back up to medium and let the balls cook for about 4 minutes. Rotate and check frequently with your skewer to make sure the outside gets browned evenly. And that's it. Transfer the cooked ones onto a plate and generously drizzle some takoyaki sauce and Japanese mayo on top. Sprinkle as much dried bonito flakes as you want, garnish with shredded seaweed, and serve immediately. Takoyaki is one of my favorite Japanese snacks to make. Well, I say snacks, but because of how delicious they are, very often I can't stop eating and it just ended up being my entire meal. The outer shell is golden brown and crispy, while the center remains light and creamy, and then whenever you bite into an octopus piece, there's even more texture. Also, because our batter is made with dashi, each ball is like a little umami bomb. Am I gonna burn my mouth trying to swallow it hot? Yep, and is it worth it? Hell yeah. I I hope you enjoyed this video. Please hit the like button, comment for any questions or thoughts, and subscribe so you won't miss any of my future videos. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe and stay home whenever you can. I will see you in my next video. Bye!